Okay, hi everyone. This is my culturally responsive library audit that we did in our emerging language and literacy class. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I started with female characters. The total main female characters in this library was 8, and the total female characters was 18. These are just a few books from the library that we had that featured female characters. Next, we had male characters. Main male characters is 10, and just male characters total was 21. And these are some of the books that we had that featured male characters. Then race and ethnicity, hopefully you can see this. African American characters, there was only 3. No main characters. The only section that had main characters really other than white was there was one Asian main character, which was pretty interesting. No Native American characters at all. And then there's like 37 white characters and 16 main white characters. Non-human characters was 32. Our library was pretty heavy on books that featured like Pete the Cat and Clifford, so it's kind of hard to find books with characters that had different ethnicities like the previous slide. And these are some of the books that we had. And then setting. So there's really only 2 books that took place in a rural setting, 11 in urban and 14 in suburban settings. Characters, pretty much all zeros, but LGBTQ characters, there weren't any. No characters with disabilities or characters that spoke a language other than English. And some of the different topics, really only 3 featured books that talked about holidays, but other than that, poverty, religious practices, nothing on those. And then multilingual, I think I touched on this, but no characters were multilingual in any of the books. And so mirrors and windows, it was kind of hard to find books that had a lot of windows in this library for the kids, but kind of like I touched on, a lot of the books were Pete the Cat or Clifford, a lot of Disney books that just kind of stick to a storyline and don't kind of try to appeal to the deeper, some deeper issues that children might face or have to talk about. So it was a little harder to find the windows, but there were a few mirrors that children could see, like there was Enemy Pie that a lot of younger children can relate to, and the grandma that wasn't afraid of anything, the little old lady that wasn't afraid of anything, kind of teaching them to be brave. But there are different things. There were a few windows. I think animal books especially can kind of touch on those because they focus on more emotional aspects rather than who the children are. But I'm just going to move on. And these are the classroom demographics of my class. I'll leave you with this, but it was a pretty diverse classroom, which was really fun to work with. So there you go. Thank you.